Hey, just wanted to say I just saw the Avengers, um, putting in Marvel vs. Capcom just as something kind of interesting, something unique. Yeah, this is a very interesting film. Didn't I didn't know where to keep my expectations on this. I'm a big Josh Whedon fan. I like him more than George Lucas. Huge Buffy fan, huge Firefly fan. So I I did feel this sense of like expectation that I knew he would be Captain America. Yeah, I knew he at least knew how to handle the dynamic of multiple characters interacting with one another. And then that's where like the movie just shines. I don't know where to begin, but aside from that, it was the best movie I've ever seen. Period. And I've seen a lot. There's so many movies that I love, but I'm a kid from the '80s. I grew up reading a lot of comic books when I first came to America. That was how I learned English, and that's where I learned how to draw. So for me, like, this is everything I've been waiting for. The biggest geek debate, the biggest geek moment ever. And I don't even know if Batman could top this unless if they do Justice League, or if they just start showing Justice League episodes on TV, which on in the theaters, which would be amazing. I think that would be enough. Strider versus Wolverine, best fight ever. Yeah, I kind of don't like playing this game that much. I just put it in here out of something interesting. But still, yeah. No, I love the film. I thought it was easily the best film I've ever seen, just hands down. Saw it in a very crowded theater, in 3D. In 3D with a lot of children. And it was really just enjoyable seeing it with them. I mean, at the end, the kids all just were running outside and they were all roaring like the Hulk. They were all throwing out optic blast. They were all doing like things like that, and even the girls joined in. So there wasn't this sense of like boys only. No, I don't know. I'm just kind of overwhelmed with excitement. This is the best movie I've ever seen, and I don't know. I think it's maybe because Josh Whedon did not fuck it up. I kind of like each one of the Marvel movies, flaws and all. I support Daredevil, regardless of what the fans say. I support all the flaws of this one, all the flaws of every Marvel film, even Elektra, because it had the hand. I love the hand. That's one of my favorite enemies. So, yeah, no, I mean, like, I don't know which comic to pull out right now. Got like so many good ones. Fantastic Four, when Wolverine, Hulk, and Ghost Rider joined the cast. I don't know. I mean, like, I've got some Frank Miller Daredevil in here. I don't know which one to put in, but I can't seem to find most of my Captain Americas. I used to collect them during the '80s, and I used to read them together with friends. That was a lot of fun, and I don't know where to begin to explain this excitement about this film. This film is perfect. This film is beyond great. It's just, I don't know. The first thing that came to my mind is like, holy shit, this is better than Lord of the Rings. You know, just that amazing. I don't know. I don't know where to begin. Really don't. I did go back to some of my Incredible Hulk issues, and I know a lot of people are talking with surprise over how funny the Hulk is, but he was always like that in the comics, especially in the '80s. Probably because he donned the persona Mr. Fix-It, and back then he worked at a casino with a big pinstripe suit, and he would just beat up dudes. That was the Dale Keown era, but still, it really did nail that that humor that you saw. It really did nail that kind of sense of epicness. I mean, without really spoiling it, one of the best moments of the movie was I felt like one of my favorite moments was when Captain America jumps down and he kind of helps instruct the New York officers as they're kind of don't know what to do, and then they reply with such a snarky response like, "Who the heck are you?" And of course it's Captain America, but that's such a Marvel thing to do. There's always police, everyday people doing these snarky comments towards these superheroes, and it adds really a lot of great flavor to it. Oh, one favorite that I love, not Avengers, but still, X Babies. Um, yeah, no, I mean, it seemed to hit the right notes. When it's a Captain America moment, it's a Captain America moment. When it's a Iron Man moment, it's an Iron Man moment. When it's a Hulk moment, it's a Hulk moment. When it's a Thor moment, I really like those moments. They're like big, operatic, over the top, Shakespearean, two guys just saying their emotions. But really, what works so well about this is also just the nuance of it. It's like, it's outside of it, it's like how like Captain America kind of like seems a bit overwhelmed with everything and just kind of doesn't know how to react towards people's pop culture references. This is one thing that I kind of being a stickler for. I did notice that the backing of the Captain America cards, they didn't look like cards from the 1940s. Speaking as a big collector, they usually came with simple cardboard backing, very brown. When you see them in the movie, they had a whitish finish to them, and that didn't come out till like the 90s. And to be specific, I have this theory that it was this. These classic Marvel cards. I say it because the backing is remarkably exactly like they were in the movie. Maybe I'm a bit too adding my own personal flavor to it, but still reminded me way too much about these Marvel trading cards. Ooh, the leader. Lizard, Mole Man, Doramos. Yeah, this was the best way to learn comic books. But yeah, no, I just was overwhelmed with excitement. It was thrilling. It was wonderful. It was... I don't know. I don't think Batman can top this. The Batman trailer that played felt like going to a funeral. It had to have some light beat theme to it. Here it just felt like too much fun. Spider-Man interview sections. These were too much fun. I love this card series. Here we are. Loki versus the Avengers. First issue. I love this. This is the best. And, God, it's really overwhelming, and I came unprepared for this, but still, wonderful movie, excellent, intense. I don't know, it just raised the bar for everything. One of the best. Captain America and the Avengers. Ant-Man, Wasp in it, so as they're fighting Namor. Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like this is the kind of movie that you really want to see it with a big crowd and just like hear the reaction and excitement. It's so thrilling. It's so exciting. I had the most fun ever. Best experience ever.